Today I'm at the Central Post Office Saigon in Vietnam. I just returned to Saigon yesterday, so I'm right here. The time now is 5:15 p.m. Let's check it out. The first thing that strikes me will be the green color gates and the architecture inside with the Ho Chi Minh statue. I mean the photo, the frame, and lots of tourists taking their selfies. It's not very big, but there's some basic facilities right here. There's a sort of like look like confession in the church with those brown color buildings at the door. And then tourists are just curious what's inside. There's also a crowd of Moscow, Tokyo, Beijing, Seoul, and Pretoria. And just the same for the right side, but it's other countries: London, Canberra, Paris, California, and Washington. And there's a Miss Saigon perfume in front, as well as some of the souvenir shop and a tour desk, as well as a hot on and hot off tourist bus, postcards, souvenirs. And the right side with the actual working post office, you can send some letters and souvenirs back to your family and friends. Let's take a look. I think this is one of the most favorite tourist spots here in Saigon. The benches in front for the customers to write the postcards, and the rest at the same time. Let's check out some of the souvenirs right now at the souvenir shop. Wow, there are some Vietnam handmade souvenirs right now. It's very, very beautiful. There are even the caps and bags at the back, and the army hats. There are some nice motorbike artifacts here. Bicycles and the rickshaws. Even have the Notre Dame Cathedral and Mr. Ho Chi Minh statue here. They sell some t-shirts here, even the every models. Vietnamese coffee. I think it's good for a tour here, and then you can take some selfies here as well as buy some souvenirs. There's still crowd coming in right now. Lots of people, tourists, especially if it's not raining on a cool day like this. There's lots of tourists taking photos in the earlier afternoon, like between 4 to 5 p.m. and even at 3:30 onwards. There's some nice green windows and statues. This is a very famous spot to take the photos. Do stay tuned and hold on, because I'm going to explore the Vincom Center and the Muin Hue pedestrian street in a short while. If you guys enjoyed the video so far, subscribe and like it so that more people can get to watch this video. Thank you very much. Now in the shopping center, there can be counterfeit items. This is a Vincom Center, the CGV cinema. There's a nice Hai Di Lao here, lots of people waiting. The outlet here is always very crowded. There's a lot of shopping here in the Vincom Center, and the basement there will be the restaurant, so stay tuned guys. Shiseido, NARS and Zara. There's even a laser clinic in the corner. And look at all the bags here. Well, there's an Adidas and a lot of like jewelry shop right here. If you love the fashion clothes streetwear, you should come here. The Vincom Center at the Dong Hui. Wow. At the basement 3 now, there's a lot of restaurants. You can choose lots of food from Vietnam food, Taiwanese food, Thailand food, even sushi. Lots of food option at the basement 3 level. There's even a Da Hu. It seems like similar to Hai Di Lao. They give you a hot pot kind of stuff. So lots of options here. There's even a local Vietnamese restaurant called Wet and Roll. In Nina Tam, 7:30. Lots of diners. There's a meat and meat here, Korean BBQ. Oh, there's a new restaurant called Thiên Long Net check out, and the Hachi Baran Ramen. The Long Wang restaurant from Hong Kong. Look at the steamboat concept. Alright, besides the overcharging case, this one example I just received a 2,000 dong, but there's a cost tip here, so I'm not sure whether it can be reused again. Alright, guess how much is this meal, which consists of BBQs, pork skewers, The little omelette and the rice is just 49,000 right here at the Wet and Roll restaurant. The mooncakes are out already. There are 5 flavors here: roasted pepper chicken, coconut, matcha, mini almond, and the lotus seed and hazelnut. About 200,000. It's all 200,000. Right here, the cottages. There are some more restaurants here. The Koharu Udon and Ramen. And right here, opposite the Opera House MRT, the metro station, and there's the tourist bus here. Bring the tourists to different parts of the city for 45 minutes and 165,000 all day, all timing, from morning to night. So the next metro station here with the Opera House, and from here you can walk to the Moon Walking Street right there. Lots of street food, and this street ahead is the Dong Koi, famous for industry shopping. Alright, these are the tourist buses going to tour the. Already finished their tour. They are alighting now. Actually, it's about 45 minutes, and the price 165,000. It's every day they have the bus from morning to night, but it's preferably to tour in the night because it's better lighting. And here is Opera House Metro. From here you can walk to the Moon Walking Street. I'm going to walk over there, and then there's Opera House, that building over there, and lots of street food. This is one of the favorite spots of the foreigners. In front is another pickup point for the tourist buses. Tourist buses are easy to recognize the bright color, and the staff also wear the red color shirt. I think you can actually see at the upper deck for a better view, and then on bus about 40 passengers. The second bus already ready to move off. There's even a telephone number right there. I've been to taken this bus before. It's 165,000 to 45 minutes. This is with the Moon Walking Street. On both sides there are eatery and some restaurants. Opposite there's also some restaurants, and the center is the walking street. And from here you can actually see a lot of tourist buses. One is coming now, and the tourists are pretty excited, especially the kid at the front desk. I mean the front seat, the upper level. The vendors are selling the street food Vietnam. Then there are some restaurants here. This is the main passion area. Of course, there are some beggars here, but this you cannot avoid. There are also some kite flying. Look at the mascot. On weekend, probably holidays, there'll be more people, and some girls are taking selfies. Actually, the other direction is good for sightseeing. There will be the Ho Chi Minh statue and also the People's Committee. The other direction is good for exploring because there's a People's Committee and the Ho Chi Minh statue. And you guys may drop by the cafe apartment right here, where there are many cafes inside the apartment. It's a nice game of the shuttlecock kicking right here at the Moon Walking Street. I think every night they have some performance and a show here from about 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. especially if it's weekend, they begin later until midnight. And the group of foreigners here is just amazing. They were just rewarded and surprised, and they just stand around and taking the photos or videos.